Welcome back to the MVP.
The Man's You podcast, baby.
That's what's happening, man. We back here again for another week, man. Get the people what they want, what they need.
That sounds like a coke snort. Pardon me, everybody. I'm just waking up. That's a get your face ready type shit.
Try to catch you off guard more natural. You know what I'm talking about, for the people, so they can see how
okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I hear you.
So hate on you a little bit, so you don't wake up like this. You know what I'm talking about? Man, it's been an eventful week, man. If you don't know, this your first time tuning in. This your boy Franz. I'm here to give you a good show. Also, I'm joined with my boy Booker. What's happening with you, man?
And then you know what it is, baby. If you don't know about me, you just pick up an article and read about me. You heard? That's why they call me Book. You know what I'm talking about? Educated facts all over the place. You heard? But if you need, you can just download us like a Kindle and just hear me talk. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to read about my story. You can just hear me tell you for my damn self. Yes.
Exactly.
It's autobiography every day.
And like always, we here to talk our shit, man. We're here to talk, give you the real on different situations, different subjects, different topics that we have going on. I'm not going to lie. I don't have that much going on today. It's real loose. In the world, we all know the presidential debate happened. And I'm not going to lie. I don't want to talk about it at all. So what I'm going to do is, what's up?
Well, I mean, what's there to talk about? They didn't talk about nothing.
Pretty much. I want to. Well, I give my quick opinion. You know what I'm talking about? I might as well, since we here real quick. I thought it was a lot of bullshit both ways, man. I thought it was a shit slinging contest. We heard what nobody had a plan for. And make sure you got some guns. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I got from the debate. You know what I'm talking about? So you can go and add to that, and then we can move on. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, like.
I mean, you gathered more from that than I did then. Because all I remember is him just not denouncing, and we talking about the current president, his failure to denounce the white supremacists and the Aryan nation. So other than that, it was just a bunch of bickering. It was my toy. No, it's mine. Mom said I could play with it. That's all I heard. You know what I'm saying? That's all I heard. So didn't learn anything from that, man. They got to do a better job. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't, bro, you got to get your views across, Biden. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get drawn into this. Shit like that favors the current. You know what I'm saying? Not you. So, yeah, get it together, man. Get it together. That's all I'm saying. They need to do better.
My thing is, if you're going to do that, at least have some better comebacks. You know what I'm talking about? I don't mind you battling like that, but have some better comebacks, man. You just getting slapped around, and then niggas start talking about your son and stuff. At that point, security going to have to come out. You heard? We're not doing all that.
You got to turn this into the Jerry Springer show, baby.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm talking about?
Real talk.
Hey, you got to turn this into the rednecks. You know what I'm talking about? And pretty much Trump is, I don't mean no disrespect to the redneck, but I'm just saying that's what they say. Jerry Springer's a redneck show. But it's close enough. Trump, you know, he got an orange neck. So, man, you need to turn up the temperature, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get it together, man. You out here looking foolish. You know what I'm saying? But this is the highest level that you guys are applying for concerning a job. You conduct yourself just a little bit more professional. We already know, like I said, the other guy isn't that. Just don't fall for it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I would say. Don't fall for the trap. You know what I'm saying? It's old bait and hook. So hopefully the next one, they actually get some shit across that people can digest other than that bickering shit they was on. So that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? But like Franz said, yeah, make sure your house is equipped. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself and your loved ones. That's it.
And I didn't even want to do that at all, but hey, we there. Give my real quick recap of how we felt. I know y'all probably been hearing people all week talk about it and stuff like that. I don't want to harp on that shit all day. But that kind of like took over this week so far. With me, I went back to work, went back to the post office, second day back. We recording this on Thursday, so it's my second day back. And you know when you at the house, you like, damn, I can't wait to go back to work. I'm bored as hell. And when you go back to work, you be like, I can't wait to go back home. This is some bullshit. I instantly felt that the first day. I said, man, I should have stayed my punk ass at the house and not been in such a rush to get back out there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm back at the job, the job. I guess I'm getting paid again, so it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck.
Back the way.
How was yours, man? What you been up
to? Shoot, nothing much, dog. Just been chilling like a motherfucker, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, let's see. Recent events out here. They call him the Amir. Okay, it's pretty much one of the rulers of the country. Okay. He passed away late Wednesday. So they're in a 3-day mourning, pretty much. Thursday, Friday, today, and then tomorrow there'll be a mourning. I don't know. They typically put older folks in position. I ain't talking about old like 50s. I'm talking about older folks in position, and things like this tend to happen. So. Like I said, the country's just in mourning, but that doesn't stop my day to day. I still had to go to work. Pretty much spent all fucking day doing shit for my CAT card. For people that don't know what that is a common access card. That is typically your military ID. Okay, it has a little chip on there that gives you access to the computer system, Nipper or Zipper. I'm Nipper, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a secret clearance or anything like that. Therefore, I don't get the privileges of a Zipper, which I don't want anyway. All right, so it was supposed to be a quick day. You know what I'm saying? I only had 2 trainings. It took me 15 minutes. Knocked both of them bitches out. You know what I'm talking about? I did a knowledge check because your boy Book knows the answer. And if I don't, guess what? Google got me, nigga. Google got me because niggas, everybody go through these same situations. Everybody want to help a friend, help a friend. You see what I'm saying? So remember like back in school in math, algebra, for example. When the teacher would assign you homework, they try to be slick and always give you the evens. Why? Because the odds, the answers was in the fucking back of the goddamn book. So they try to make you say, well, if you don't know, do an odd and then check yourself in the back of the book. But they did slip up a couple times and give us the odds. Okay? So therefore, Google is my odds. Okay? I went on there for whatever I didn't know or I didn't want to take a gander at and just guess and then fuck around and have to take the whole goddamn test. You know what I'm talking about? And it turned my 15 minutes into 2 hours. No, nigga, I'm going on Google. What's the word, brother? What's the phrase? What's the answer? There it is. I got it. Pass. So, but like I said, that only took me 15 minutes. But for some reason, I didn't finish submitting all the documentation until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Started at 8 in the morning. Yeah, it was an all-day event for a fucking CAT card. But other than that, man, my day, my week has been great. You know what I'm saying? It's payday. Just as fast as it came in, it definitely went out. You know what I'm talking about? That shit went right on out, brother. So, you know what I'm saying? Bills, and more bills. So, that's it, man. That's about it, man. Just good week, man, for me. You know what I'm saying? On a personal tip. So, I'm all right. Living life.
What's happening, man? Something else happened this week. The finals started, man.
Yes, it is.
Like I said, we recording this on Thursday. So far, it's just been one game. And my Lakers came out and put a thrashing on that ass of Miami Heat. One game, I'm not all high like everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, Miami going to come with some adjustments, and hopefully we adjust and we keep on going. Everybody already counting Miami out. They're not a count-out team. You know what I'm saying? Them boys is ruthless. They're going to come back again. And everybody trying to downplay them now. All through the Eastern Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference playoffs, they was touted as this good team. They ran through everybody through the East. They came with Giannis and everybody gone. They the best of the East. Now when they get to the finals, everybody want to count them out like they ain't shit. They terrible. And I think that has to do with a bigger problem is they want to discredit LeBron James. They want to discredit.
Go Giants. Oh, Billy Go. Billy Go Giants. Shut up, Skip. Skip. Come on now.
Oh, trust me. I know some of y'all, this ain't what you're coming for. When I edit it, I will give you the number to fast forward to so you can fast forward past the basketball talk. But I got to put something in here because the Lakers is in the finals. Fuck what you're talking about. I think they try to discredit Go James. And the boy T sent us something on Facebook, and I thought it was excellent because it's exactly what they do, man. Hold on, let me pull it up. This is the narrative of the Lakers and Bron haters going back to the AD trade. Okay, the preseason, the Lakers traded away the whole squad for one player. No one is worth that. Pelicans won that trade. That's the first thing. Then they went to Lakers brought back old-ass Rondo. Then they said, LeBron is old and broken down. He can't get it done. That was all in the preseason. Then in the regular season, it turned to Lakers just lost to the Clippers opening night. The Clippers are better than or the better team. And then, the Lakers are winning games, but they haven't beat a good team yet. That's during the regular season. Number 6, the Lakers are beating the good teams because LeBron has a super team and the Lakers are stacked now all of a sudden, even though we traded away everybody at the beginning of the season. Now in the playoffs, they said the Blazers are dangerous. The Lakers do not want to see them. I remember hearing that a couple weeks ago. I also
like
remember
that my damn self.
I also remember hearing wait till the Clippers and the Lakers meet. The Clippers are winning hands down. We never met them. That's not our fault. Blame them niggas. Okay. Then we also heard the Rockets are dangerous. The small ball can really challenge LA. They won one game. That didn't bother us. That didn't have nothing to do with us. Okay, then number 10, they got the Nuggets are dangerous. The comeback kid can beat the Lakers. They believe. And we also believe that we kick that ass. Number 11, man, fuck this season. It don't even count anyway. That it sums up the whole hate of the Lakers and LeBron James in one Facebook post. And I thought I would share that with you guys. It's got to stop hating greatness. I'm a Kobe fan. If I turn this around, when the room was faced the other way, Kobe was in the back. I got Kobe on one side, LeBron on the other side. You know what I'm talking about? If my room was big enough, I'll put Shaq in here somewhere, but I got the Saints on this wall right there. So they got the Saints keep on fucking up. They're going to get off here, and Shaq going to be on this wall. But you can't hate on greatness, man. That's the point on what I'm trying to get to. You can't hate on greatness, man. That boy LeBron doing his thing, and stop discrediting these people and these teams. Every time LeBron goes through it and is beating somebody, it's one game. There's still 3 more wins he has to get.
Time to look like the boy about to accomplish and win a title. It was his first, they did it with his first ring. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They was ready to say, I was one of the people out there in the world. I'm not a hater. I was one of the people that said they would not win their first year. They made it their first year to the finals, but I said they wouldn't win. I said at the beginning of the season, I wasn't going for Dallas. I just said, I don't think Miami will win it in the first year. Okay? That's pretty much been his MO. He didn't win it in the first year back with Cleveland. He made it. Now, he had some great chances to win it both times in his first years. And Cleveland had Kyrie. I'm not even worried about Love with the shoulder. If Kyrie didn't hurt his kneecap and require surgery, I think they would have won. Hands down. Because them was some babies. You know what I'm talking about? Golden State was some pups. All right? So, it is what it is. And he showed that he was still the best player in the world, just like he is now. Now, needless to say, like I said, anytime he is about to win, hate. Okay? They don't give him credit. If you think about it, they don't give him credit for Game 7. The 3-1 comeback. They talk about his block, but, he didn't hit the shot. It was Kyrie that hit the shot. Okay, I'm a smart-ass motherfucker if I know I got an all-world offensive talent right here that can put work in. Nigga, go do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to fall on my shoulders. You know what I'm talking about? Let that nigga do his thing. I live with the results. Okay? So he get that chip. When he Oklahoma City, it was a short season. It was only 60-something games, and yeah, we really didn't get the best team out the West that year. It's always something. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? when he beat Miami. I'm sorry, San Antonio the first time. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Well, if it wasn't for Ray Allen hitting the shot in the corner, okay, what the fucking do? Okay, he still performed. Like, it's always an excuse. And then, they got whooped the next year, but the boy, we already know what it was. He was on a cycle. He had a lot of cramps. You know what I'm talking about? Couldn't play through that period. So, no disrespect, Brian, but we know you was cramped up. You know what I'm saying? So, the heat of the moment caught up to you that time. All right, but not this time. You know what I'm saying? And now this time they in the bubble. I do think it is the toughest championship to win. Mind you.
Listen to this real quick. Dude told me at work, he said, you got to admit, this is the weakest Western Conference ever. I said, what? I said, what are you talking about? I said, literally every game has been every series has been great. Like, it's neutral ground and everything. And to me, it's the hardest one to win. It was like, wait, you ain't got no Steph Curry, no Clay, and no Kevin Durant. I said, that's one team. I said, so that team is not in here. They go, so what? It's one team. That don't negate everybody else that's in the Western Conference. And I was like, so what, the Eastern Conference, they said the same shit when LeBron was over in the Eastern Conference. Oh, they weak over in the Eastern Conference. They still weak? So the whole league weak except the Lakers now. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're telling me. So my bad, but I cut you off. But I thought that was just the most asinine shit I've ever heard. The Western Conference week.
Get it out, man. It's asinine out here. You know what I'm talking about? Scottie Pippen also leading the charge, talking about it ain't nothing but pickup ball. First of all, man, if you don't sit your old ass down,
break that down for me, because I missed it. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what Scottie Pippen said.
He said pretty much how the championship don't equate to much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to deal with the harshness of fans, the travel. You know what I mean? He was like, you're pretty much just playing pickup ball with your damn team going against each other. So he was like, you're really not. The championship it's a bubble ring. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't count. He's ready to put an asterisk on it. And quite simply, I think that this happening, how it is, the bubble itself, is literally telling you who is the better team. Straight out. Without all the dynamics included. Who actually has the best team? At the start of the season, on paper, the Clippers got the best team. Denver came through and put a rock on paper. Now, if you ever played rock, paper, scissors, paper does not beat rock, okay? So no, actually it does. Because paper wraps rock, right? Yeah. Ain't that how they say it?
Yeah.
But in this equation, we're going to say the rock holds the paper down for moving, okay? That's how we go.
Denver came through like the scissors. Denver came through like the scissors. That's what it was.
You know what I'm talking about? Cut that shit and then look. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure them niggas didn't blow away. They put the rock on it. You know what I'm talking about? I will give you the eyebrow, but I don't know how to do that shit too good. You know what I'm saying? So it's, man, come on, brother. Like, it's always something. It's always something. They try to. Scottie Pippen is the biggest LeBron congratulator hater. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he'll say one thing and then turn around 2 weeks later and be like, oh yeah, LeBron is the greatest player. But then turn around when he get the backlash, oh well, I played with a hell of a talent. I think he's the GOAT. Like it's this nigga confused as shit, bro. I don't know what's wrong with Scottie, but like I said, I think what it's doing, it is actually revealing who has the better team without the fans. Because why you need home court advantage? If you that nigga, if you that squad, it shouldn't matter. If you home or away. If you home or away, get out there and play the game. As they say, this is why they play the game. I don't want to hear no dirt being thrown on this man's name. Him talking about he had a cakewalk to his 4th ring. None of that. Okay? None of that. Because he could have easily lost as well. But guess what? They have had the best team. Simple. Stop hating on that man. Let that man be great. It'll never, we always talk about it. You never know. You'll miss me when I'm gone. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Who you gonna talk about now? Because even when Bron isn't even in playing, you know what I'm talking about? Conversations is always about LeBron. Some type of way they spin it and bring up LeBron James. Who? LeBron James. They always find a way to insert this man's name into anything. we could be talking about the Houston Rockets versus who they played in the first round. Houston versus OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, some way, LeBron's name is. Mind you, they only playing game 2 of that series, but yet they talking about LeBron James some type of way. I don't understand. Let that man be great, bro. There is no. This ring is valid. And by damn, I think it's the hardest ring that anybody would have had because you got a lot of outside variables. It's not just playing the game, bro. Them niggas been isolated for 3 months. For 3 damn months. Stop the hate, please. Everybody, just stop the hate.
And just out of your routine.
What this brother's doing.
You ain't getting no booty on the regular like that. Like, and then we've seen during this playoff, since there's no home crowd and none of that, we've seen some of the best performances from the other players, like the niggas that don't really hoop like that.
Loving it, man.
These niggas is hooping. So I don't want to hit none of that dumb shit. Like this is some of the best playoffs, period, that I watched right here. I like the bubble.
Exposed, man.
And I like the bubble. I don't know how they gonna play next season. To be real with you, it's just supposed to
that's a lot. That's all the teams. That's gonna be difficult.
I don't know how it's gonna happen. It's just supposed to start up in December, right? End of December, I think the season.
They said, I saw Adam Silver say more than likely it'll be 2021, but it was. I think they'll have a condensed season. They might just do 50 games or something like that, and then just go right to the bubble. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be their.
I think they just need to give the champion automatic buy into the playoffs because we need to rest LeBron and AD for a couple months. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't about to break us down. You're fuck that. We'll play again in the playoffs. Shout out to my Lakers. Like I said, we only one down. We play again tomorrow. That's Friday. If we play like we supposed to, we'll get another dub. If not, I'm not mad at them. The Heat are formidable opponents, no matter what everybody else is saying, because they was formidable when they was beating the Celtics. It was formidable when they was beating everybody else. But as soon as the first game they played the Lakers and they was down by 30 something, now they full of shit. That's bullshit. I don't like that. Okay. I got one more thing on this. Still basketball talk. Doc Rivers just got picked up today where he said he agreed to coaching with the 76ers. You know what I'm saying? The process. He's going to the process. So we're going to see how that works. Yeah. He got some young talent. So maybe that's why he figured that he can go over there and work with them. But he got a 5-year deal.
I'm saying, all right, let me tell you like this. I don't think Doc Rivers is that type level of a coach, personally. I think he's a good coach, decent. I think he gets all of the accolades and this newfound respect just because he won a championship, okay? He's been riding that championship wave since, when was that, 2000? Before, like 11, before LeBron got his first. And we know the last 10 years, it's been LeBron in the finals pretty much, except for last year. So let's just think about that, 2008, 2009 time frame. And it's not like he coached a bunch of losers, you know what I'm saying, on that Celtics team. He had a whole KG. He had a whole Paul Pierce, which I despise that nigga. I just don't like him. You had a whole Ray Allen, and you had an up-and-coming Rondo. You know what I'm saying? And, good old Perk. I'll throw Perk in there because he's
not throwing Perk.
He's a huge advocate for your Lakers right now. So and King James. Okay, so I'm gonna just give him. Dude, did you hear what they was on his neck the other day? They was talking about LeBron being 35, and on First Take, I thought this is what you need to be doing, Biden. You need these type comebacks. Max told Perk, he was like, "You the oldest 35-year-old I've ever seen in my life." He was like, "You was born 35." I was like, "God damn." That nigga said he came out the womb 35. Perk do look old. Oh, y'all don't know who it is. I'm talking about Kendrick Perkins, okay? Nigga look old. All right. So they was on his neck, bro. Stephen A was on him too, but Max was like, "Boy, you look like, yeah, that." Max stood up for himself for once instead of rapping Biggie songs. You know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about? So, but I just, like I said, it's not like you had a bad team, man. You had a great team. Now, I will give you more credit, but guess what? You blew a 3-1 lead with my damn team against the Pistons. Now, you know, T-Mac did speak out of pocket, talking about, yeah, I ain't never been to the second round before. And then we proceeded to lose the next 3 games. Okay? So that was, but I can't blame Tracy, man. We had a whole Pat Garrity, you know, a Daryl Armstrong. We had some bums on the Bo Outlaws. Like, we had some trash niggas on my squad. We weren't going to do shit. So, yes, nigga, we celebrated early. We was popping champagne. Them niggas was popping Moet and Ciroc. Ciroc wasn't even out yet. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you know, he lost 3-1 leads with them. Lost 3-1 lead with the Clippers when you had Lob City going on. And you lost a 3-1 lead here, man. Like, I don't understand how you can be classified and considered a great elite coach when this is your MO, this is your pedigree. I don't get it. So I think he's a good coach. I would have liked to have seen somebody else get a chance to do something. You know what I mean? Maybe a younger coach. I would have loved to see Mark Jackson occupy a job. You know what I'm saying? I think he is one of those intuitive minds that see the game from a different level. You know what I'm saying? And obviously a different point of view, because no matter how y'all feel about him, he built that team in Golden State. Why Steph Curry is the way Steph Curry is? It's because of Mark Jackson. Okay, he gave him that confidence to be the type of player that he is. I'm not saying like he's the reason, but he gave him the confidence first to be that nigga. Old Chef Curry with the shot. Okay, I remember his coming out party in the Garden. Okay, it was just, he said, "What do you do when somebody got it going like that? Do it, young fella. Rumble, young man, rumble." So I don't think Doc is gonna have success, especially in the East. I think it's going to be Kyrie. He's going to underachieve because Kyrie and Kevin Durant will be back next year. You got Giannis. If that boy actually looked like he can shoot a fluid shot, jump shot, I think Miami will reload and retool themselves. They are always aggressive in the free agency world. I could see them getting a player. You know what I'm talking about? I know they was talking about Chris Paul. And I know he's old as well, or older, but how he looked this year, he would be a great addition. You know what I'm saying? And he has that type of mentality that fits well with that squad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Doc is that great of a coach. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I mean, the Clippers, yeah, they made him look worse than what it should have been. Because let's be real, I think anybody with the name Paul in it is just trash for some reason.
Chris Paul good.
Paul George. Oh shit! My bad. I can't even use that.
Chris
All
Paul
right.
good.
Anybody that called himself playoff peas, they trash. You know what I'm saying? If you call yourself the truth, you trash. Them the Pauls that I don't like. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, Chris Paul, you say, God damn it, France, leave me alone. I just don't think he's that great of a coach, man.
First
That's
name
the
Paul.
bottom line.
That's what you talking about.
And I just don't think that. I just don't think that he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be good for them.
I kind of agree with you as far as the Doc Rivers being like a staple head coach. I don't know if he's all that. The people that play for him, besides Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, everybody else has glowing recommendations of him. I just don't see all he doing like that. I would have liked to see Kenny Smith actually get a shot at coaching one of these teams.
I'd like to see that too. I'd like to see the
I like his breakdowns during watching the NBA TNT. I like that shit. And I remember he tried out for he interviewed for the head coach for the Knicks. He interviewed for that. So I would like to see him coach somebody up and coming talent or a veteran squad. Either way, but it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? But Lakers all day. It don't matter. I heard a rumor I'm starting a rumor here right now. Everybody's talking about Giannis probably gonna leave the Bucks. I heard that Jerry West thinking about trying to trade Paul George for the Giannis. And they trying to get Giannis over there for the Clippers. But they'll trade him, Montrezl Harrell. They'll trade whoever the fuck they want to get Giannis over there. You already proved
it. Don't nobody want no Paul George, nigga. Your Paul George value is the equivalent of mine, and I'm talking about with both knee injuries. Okay, my nigga, you just ain't it, bro. You ain't it.
I just don't see them trying to keep Paul George right now, man. He was so inconsistent, man.
He gonna go. He got nigga. If you as a professional NBA player shoot a corner three and you hit the side of the backboard, not the front side. I'm talking about literally the side of the backboard, nigga. You trash. You trash. Now, in high school, I know this is like a basketball, athletic, sports dominated segment right now, but like Franz said, he'll put a
I'll put the skip. You know what I'm saying?
But there's some jewels in here, man. Y'all gotta listen. Okay, so hopefully you were still here when I said that and didn't skip through. But I know that in high school, I think we was playing in San Angelo. I got a rebound offensive, and I literally just turned around and went up. I happened to be on the side of the backboard. I thought I was in front of the backboard, okay? And I hit it, and a piece of the foam underneath fell down, okay? That's how hard I did that. That's what he did. I was what, 16 that year, because that was my junior year. So I was 15 or 16 years old. Yeah, we regraduated at an early age around here. I'm talking about, so junior year, I was 15 or 16 at the time, and I just turned and I went up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. This nigga was wide open. No fear of getting blocked. Nigga just hit all side backboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think mine is more acceptable now, Travis, Coach Boys. I just want to let you know. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at your boy, but no more, okay? I'm not Paul George. No more. That nigga trash, bro. I used to like that nigga. I thought he was the second, you know, the newer rendition of T-Mac who actually played defense, and this nigga just trash, bro. Trash, bro. I wouldn't want him on my team. And I'm glad y'all, as the Lakers, I'm glad he didn't go to LA and then LeBron went there and he was on the squad, because that boy is garbage.
I think LeBron could have got him right, though. If he would have, especially if he could have came after when AD there, well, we wasn't gonna pay him no money. But if he would have came afterwards, it'd have been nice. He'd have been covered up real nicely. Like, just play a little D, shoot a little shot here and there. LeBron and AD gonna take the rest of it. You be good. You know what I'm saying? But you want to go out there and flex with out there with Kawhi. Now Kawhi looking at you stupid. You know what I'm talking about? Kawhi gonna get your ass.
Kawhi ain't even saying that. He just
Kawhi looked like LeBron the first time he left Cleveland. When he left, he looked just like LeBron. Like, he looked like, these bums, I'm not playing with these niggas next year. That's how Kawhi looked. Like, these niggas trash, but like, god damn. But hey, it is what it is. I'm good, man. You got some topics? If you don't, I got some.
Go ahead. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Okay. We actually put this one in the group me earlier. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
This scenario. You spitting off some, you know what I'm saying? So your significant other going through a situation, a problem, issue. They come to you and you give them advice or encouragement. You know what I'm talking about? But your advice or encouragement isn't really taken to heart until they hear the same thing you said from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I can go in. It was a situation that happened, me and the wife. I'm talking to her, and I'm giving her all kind of encouraging stuff, and I'm saying, yo, you know what I'm saying, God, this, that, and third, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna let nothing happen and all this shit, you know, blah, blah, blah stuff. And I know I'm flowing. I'm like, this shit sounds good. I should preach. I should actually offer that for this shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I should do. And then I get to a spot and I can tell, like, yo, this ain't really registering like that. So I'm like, I was like, you would feel it, Mo, if it came from your pastor on Sunday. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, because I say the same thing, and then you hear from them, you be like, yeah, it was just, they tell you like, oh, it was just confirmation. Fuck the confirmation. I'm telling you the real right now. What you need the confirmation for?
Why you need confirmation when you're supposed to be in the realization? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Okay.
So that's kind of where it's stemming from. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to see, what do you do in those situations where, like, okay, this happened, and then your significant other come to you like the next day and be like, you know what, such and such said this, and you be like, I said that, like, I told you that, like, what, like, how would you handle that situation?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Okay.
You know, not to come back to me and tell me that what I said in the moment didn't matter to you until somebody else said it. Because then we're gonna be fighting about some other shit. Now you're gonna have that problem and this problem. You don't want that. Okay? So just don't ever tell me that you took the same advice that I gave from somebody else, because then that makes me feel like a peon. That makes me feel as though, well, my words didn't mean nothing. So why the fuck did you tell me in the first place if you didn't want to hear anything I had to say? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why waste my goddamn time of how I could structure this verbally to you to receive this, to heal your heart, to settle your mind, to put your body at ease? Don't waste my time. You know what I'm saying? I like to be, matter of fact, come to me last with it. Let me be the confirmation. Okay? Let me be that. Okay? Let me be that. Let me be the confirmation. Let me be the deciding vote. That way, because if you tell me, you know what, Cheryl said the same thing. Cheryl's smart. That's what I would like to say. You know what I'm talking about? Well, Cheryl on to something. If she thinking like me, Cheryl on to something. Not, hey, well, I talked to Cheryl after I talked to you, and you know, she said this, and then, and my mom like, bitch, that's just what I said. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to say that, but in my mind, I said, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that you know, it's crazy, man. It happens a lot and often to everybody. I don't want to make it seem like it's just the women that do it. You know, sometimes the men, we guilty too. You know, shit, same thing could be said to me, and then I talk to one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And y'all say the same exact shit. And I'm like, man, y'all. Yeah, and it's like, it puts you at ease. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I'm saying. Like, just hearing it from another source sometimes makes it that more credible. So, like I said, maybe I don't want to be the first one to say it. Maybe I want to be the second. You know what I'm saying? Because if two people say it, then goddamn it, you own to something. You know what I'm talking about? So it just seems more plausible and more accepting at that time. And you know, initially, like when we get hit with stuff, we are the first ones. You know what I'm saying? We the first responders, technically, literally. You know what I'm saying? And we don't necessarily get the credit that we deserve. We the ones that got you to the hospital. You know what I'm talking about? We the ones that treated you in the field. We the ones that bandaged you up. We the ones that put the neck brace on you. But you don't think about us. You think about the niggas that might have had to actually cut your ass open, had to put something back together. But guess what? You wouldn't even have got to that step if it wasn't for us. But we don't get the credit. They always thank the doctors. They always thank the doctors and the surgeons. You know what I'm talking about? So that's the best way I could put that. Don't be the first responder. Be the surgeon, okay? Be the surgeon, okay? Get all the gratitude. So come to me later. You know what I'm talking about? When you want the proper diagnosis, come to me and I'll let you know what we're doing and what the plan is, and this is how we plan to attack, okay? And don't worry, you'll be on your feet in no time.
What I've been learning, my bad. What I've been learning is they always don't want you to try to fix the problem. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I guess they just want you to listen, and that is hard as hell to decipher. Like you come and bring me your problems, I'm gonna try to help you out through the problem, but maybe you should say, I just want to vent to you real quick, so I'll listen to the vent. You know what I'm saying? But then if I listen to you and then don't say nothing, then you be mad at me because I didn't help you out or say anything helpful. It's like, yo, when do you want the help? When do you don't? And I think that just comes, yeah, like, let me know. You know what I'm talking about? So I think some of that just comes with communication and talking and then finding clues. And I still fuck up right now a whole bunch because I'm looking like, am I supposed to answer this one or you just want to talk? I'm like, okay. And then sometimes I fuck up and be like, yo, well, I was on my preacher shit earlier. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess it should have been one of them times where I just listen. Hey,
that nigga needed to be in the congregation.
I tell you one thing. If I put that shit on here, I could have sold that message I was preaching. That shit was good to the motherfucker, but I was like, man, I'm thinking about preaching my goddamn self, man. Yo, I'm tired of all these people finessing. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my finesse on. All these people, preachers out here, fucking 5 and 6 women, you know what I'm saying, cheating on their wife all these times and doing all this shit. And then I hate when people tell you, oh, you can't talk about the man of God. Why the fuck I can? He's supposed to, he a man just like me. He full of shit, nigga. I can say he full of shit. So it is what it is. I'm about to start my finesse on. If you want to get finessed, come on to the MVP. We're going to start charging y'all asses and passing that plate around this motherfucker. You can pay the pastor. Shit, you hear shit from him, you hear shit from us. God damn it. Yes. I mean, he told you can write in. I tell you exactly what God wants you to hear first.
Oh my goodness, bro.
First, second, third, fourth. It don't matter. I tell you what God wants you to hear. You know what I'm saying? Come on with that. We take all. We take sinners, about to be sinners, used to be sinners, and sinners that's just right in the middle. Some holy people, not much. Mostly sinners. That's why I deal in. I deal in sinners. I want the sinners to come through. So break them niggas to me. You know what I'm talking about? We about to get some finesses going on here. Fuck that. Them pastors about to be the only one getting all this paper. You heard? Fuck that. Next time y'all see me on Skype, nigga, I mean on the Zoom, I'm gonna have a suit on and this curl up my hair. I might braid this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Look like a pimp / preacher.
God.
Way back.
Shit.
But nah, man. We'll keep it short and sweet, man. It is what it is. We ain't got too much topics, man. It's been a light week. You heard? So
real talk.
It's been a light week. But thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
We got a lot of feedback from the last episode. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for passing that along. Keep on passing that along. You know what I'm saying? Show that to your friends. Tell a friend to subscribe. And we'll be back next week. Hopefully not that much happens in the world because I'm tired of shit happening in the world. We'll just come with more topics next week. Hopefully COVID don't take everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Or the aliens drop down and wipe everybody out.
Real quick. Speaking of COVID, you ain't the only partner of mine that went and got sick. You know what I'm talking about? However, you didn't put yourself in a situation to get sick. Unlike this brother. Okay?
Oh, I didn't know nothing about this.
My partner, y'all know him. I'm not gonna say his name. But you know who I'm talking about. Worked with me at Burger King. My nigga, he's in New Jersey. Him and a couple friends up there, you know what I'm saying? They left from Jersey when it finally opened up and they just wanted to get out. Like most people who've been locked down, you know what I'm talking about? They just want to get out. However, these niggas made the ultimate decision to go to Atlanta where COVID was popping. You know what I'm talking about? Where the governor said, fuck it, y'all do what y'all want. Okay? We've all seen how them niggas was rallied. They pretty much look like them niggas with a big ass barbecue out there. Okay? On every block. That's where my nigga went. Okay? My nigga got sick. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? He recovered, made a full recovery. What he did say, though, is he exhibited the symptoms similar to yours. You know what I'm saying? Just the grogginess and stuff like that, just feeling weak, just tired all the time, stuff like that. He said one of his partners, though, that got it, they had it real bad. You know what I'm talking about? The muscle aches, immobilized, that was in the hospital, all of that. So, like I said, they've all made full recoveries, but, man, just take care of yourselves, man. Like, it's still not a joke. It's still not a game. You know what I'm saying? I know the world is opening up, giving permissions maybe a little bit too fast, but at the same time, even though somebody says this is what they are allowing, you still got to protect yourself and safeguard, you know, the ones that you love. So continue to wear your mask, you know what I'm saying? Wash your hands before you touch your face, wash your hands before you eat, things of that nature. Just be, you know, have your spider senses tingling, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you hear a nigga sneeze and they cover their mouth. Take the long way around. You know what I'm talking about? You just don't know. You never know. Even if they had on a face mask, you never know. Okay? So just, you know, just be prepared, man. Be on the lookout. And like I said, you know, it starts with you. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta do what you're supposed to do first, and then everything else will fall in line. So just take care of yourself, man. I don't want none of my guys, none of my girls. You know, I say girls like I got hoes on deck. I ain't talking like that. I'm just talking about like my friends and people that I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But I guess you can't say girls because that. Why can't you say all my guys? And we know what that means. But if you say all your girls, it sounds like you a pimp or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like it to me. I knew what you were talking about.
So, you know what I'm saying? I would like for, you know, all the guys and girls of the world, you know what I'm saying, and ladies, you know, take care of yourselves and, you know what I'm saying? We shall overcome. Okay?
Yeah.
Just because you brought up COVID. So that's the only reason why. It just triggered for me. You know what I'm saying?
Fine. It's 2020, man. Shit just been happening, man. Like, it's like, it was kind of like if the presidential debate didn't happen this week, we would have had a break, like from a lot of shit.
Yeah, because it was quiet. It was real quiet.
It was a quiet, for a relatively, besides the presidential debate, it was a relatively quiet week. Had the finals, but a quiet week for the most part. And I don't want to jinx it. So I don't want to come with a whole bunch of unnecessary shit if we ain't need to. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, tell a friend, check us out. You heard? If you like what we talking about, press that thumbs up button. Also, hit the little bell, man. You know what I'm talking about? So you can get all the notifications when we drop. We drop it every Sunday. We stay consistent with this. And again, I'm going to start dropping the videos of us playing the game. I've been trying to think of the best way to drop it. I'm still in the middle of how I want to drop it and how I want it to look and everything like that. But I will let y'all know soon. Probably next week I just start dropping shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding on to it for too long. I get an answer, I'm just start dropping shit.
Yeah, forgive me. I hear the dialogue. Forgive me. I'm quite ruthless. I don't know what clips he got, but I'm ruthless on that bitch.
The first one ain't bad. They ain't gonna throw you out for this first one. We didn't even talk that much. It was just me and you on that one. It was kind of peaceful. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. I got a fucking antagonist with me, man. Like, isn't it?
Yeah. After that first one, though, it goes downhill. So we gonna holler at y'all, man. Be easy. Love y'all. Peace, love, and soul from the MVP.
Word up.